Hi, it's Ian from Fish Care again. Today I'm going to show you a very simple 2-hook rig that I tie when I'm looking to catch snapper. It's a great rig if you're using baits like a pilchard, where you might have a long bait, perhaps a whole small pilchard. And so using 2 hooks helps to keep that on the line, and it's very successful. I'm going to tie this knot with one Snell knot on the top hook and a uni knot on the second hook, and I'll show you how. I try to work out how far apart I want those hooks to be. So these are large hooks, but you can imagine if you're using smaller hooks, try and work out the length of the bait that you might likely use of that pilchard perhaps. Leave yourself plenty of room at the other end of the knot for your second knot. And with this top hook, I start by putting the line through the eye of the top hook to create this snell. And getting that right through, I'm holding the line against the part of the hook that runs down, and now I'm going to wrap a Snell knot wrap right around. And I'm going to do this between 12 and 15 times. And I'm not counting with this display mode, but you can do that yourself. Be judging by the size of the hook that you're using, and try and get a wrap that goes down around 2/3 of the hook if you can. And that's enough for this display hook. Then holding onto that carefully, keeping the Snell loops on tight, feed that part of the line back up through the eye and pull that tight. And there you have your Snell knot, and that's a very firm knot, and that will stop it sliding down the line. Now to finish my 2-hook rig, all I need to do is to tie my uni knot now to my second hook, which will be the bottom hook, through the eye of the hook, and slide that through, making a loop, and coming around it on that loop, I'm going to pass that through around 6 times. And then when I've got that, I'm going to gently pull that up tight. Before I do, I'll normally lubricate that knot with my saliva, but I don't need to with this cord. I'll pull that up tight and then slide that back down, and there's my uni knot. And I can simply cut off that tag end to make it tidy. So there's my 2-hook rig, and for snapper I would use that with perhaps a whole small pilchard by using the bottom hook pierced through the head of the pilchard and then laying flat with the hook exposed, and the second hook up around the tail part of the pilchard, again with the hook exposed, and then perhaps finished with a couple of half hitches around the tail to hold it tight. That rig then, with the bait attached, can be easily cast out, and it's a tremendous bait to catch that big snapper. Good luck.